Good day to you, ma'am. So, by the way, I'm Jablita B as well. So, now I will going to make my own pillowcase. But before that, I will show you first the materials I will going to use in making my own pillowcase. So, here are the materials. So, these following are the materials I will going to use in making my own pillowcase. So first material is the cotton fabric. So I choose cotton fabric because it's breathable, absorbent, and cold fabric. And I choose this kind of design and color because for me it's attractive and it catches to my eyes. So another material is the scissor, tape measure, telestroke, pen, needle, and different color of thread. But I will going to use this pink thread because it's match and compatible to the color of my cotton cloth. Also, I have a pillow, so I will use this pillow to measure how long or short a pillowcase I will going to make. So now I will going to start to make my own pillowcase. So now I will start. So first, I will going to take measurement of the pillow to know the size of the pillowcase I will going to make. So, it's done. So next, I will open my cotton cloth. So I will make a pattern for the pillowcase and make it sure to have a right measure for the pillowcase. So this one. After this, another side. Another. So after this one, I will going to cut the fabric. So make it sure to make it straight. So I will going to cut. So in cutting, just follow the stroke in measuring. So it's one. Now I will going to fold this fabric and to keep it in place, so I will pin it. So this we're going to pin in order the cloth will stay at place. Another side. Another one. It's important that in sewing the three sides of the pillowcase, it's straight, and be sure to keep the cuff open. So the cuff side is the opening side of the pillowcase. So I will going to start sewing now. So the thread and the needle. It's one. So this is the stroke or a line. So this will be my guide in sewing the pillowcase to make it straight. So in my pillowcase, I make two line. So in the lower part line, I'll going to sew in a way of running stitch. So I will use the running stitch in sewing my pillowcase. So I will use the running stitch in sewing my pillowcase. So this way. This way. I prefer to use this running stitch because for me it's easy and it's not hassle. So now it's already at the end of the first edge. So I will going to double the running stitch. So from this end, I will repeat it up to this another end of this first edge. So I will do again the running stitch. This one. So here it goes. So now it's already done at the first edge. So I will repeat these steps in the 3 edges at the lower line. So remember, I make 2 lines or strokes. So the first and the second. So the running stitch will be applied in the lower part line, so in the second line. So I will continue sewing. So now I'm already done at the 3 inches of my pillowcase. So this one. So now I will going to sew again the first line or the first stroke I make. So now, as what I say a few minutes ago, so I make 2 stroke or 2 lines. So at this part, I will going to sew the first or upper line. So in this part, I will use the back stitch. So I'm not sure if it's called a back stitch, I forgot it, but I prefer to use this kind of stitch for my own pillowcase. So here it goes. So this kind of stitch, I will apply this to the 3 upper part line of my own pillowcase. So I'll apply this to the 3 edges of my pillowcase at the upper part line. So Then, so it's done in the upper part. So now I will going to sew the opening part of my pillowcase. So make it sure that the opening part will opened well. So in my open part of my pillowcase, I will going to sew in a back stitch way. So here it goes. For my opening part of my pillowcase, so this type of stitch I will going to apply the back stitch. So this one. Goes after a few minutes, after how many minutes, it's already done. So now I'm already done sewing my own pillowcase. So here's the output of my own pillowcase. So now I'm done sewing, so I will turn the pillowcase right outside. This one. This one. So this one. So this is my own pillowcase, a handmade pillowcase. So since it's already done, so it's all ready to use. Thank you.